Yo, what is up, boys? Stoic Tang here with another YouTube video. It's kind of cold out here, but I want to sit outside. I feel that I can think better. It's easier, and it's easy to have a clear mind when you're in a place where nobody else is, where it's kind of cold. There's no sounds except for the whistling engines of the heaters in the rooms and the trees rustling. You guys can hear the wind. But life gets so hard, you know. Everybody knows that, because 95% of people in the world are living 9 to 5s. They're living the life where they have to wake up, work, get back to sleep, work. That's all they do. And I don't even want to imagine myself living that life, ever. I do not want to imagine myself working a 9 to 5. As much as I hate it, it is the norm for everybody in the society right now. We're accepting it. We're saying that this is what we're supposed to do. This is how we're supposed to end up. A corporate job is still 9 to 5. It's not gonna make you fulfilled. You're gonna wake up, do the same things every day again. Like, I don't want to live that life, okay? And it is so easy to get back to that mode where you don't want to do anything, where you don't want to put in the work, where you don't want to drive, you don't want to grind, you don't want to stay lonely, you don't want to work for it. You know, like, it's so easy to get comfortable. It's cold right now, all right? It's cold. My hands are freezing. My nose, you can see my breath. It's cold out here, all right? And not everyone's willing to put in the work. Not everyone's willing to get off their bed, type on the computer, look at some inspirational content to get them motivated and pumped. It's not always going to be like that, all right? The days are going to be so much harder if you decide to put the book down, if you decide to lay down and just waste your life. It's gonna get harder. Life doesn't get easier when you try and hide it. Life doesn't get easier when you try and run away from it. Life gets harder, all right? And that's gonna be the truth for as long as we live and for as long as life continues, right? Life's always gonna continue, whether you're here or not. And I don't want to be a person to just live the life that I'm going to live. I don't want to just live. You know what I mean? I want to be able to make something happen, to have honor, to have respect, to have a legacy that I created. Because I know that there's only a select few of people in a whole bloodline that is meant to do this kind of thing. And I'm glad that I woke up at 17, 18, because most people don't wake up. No matter what age they are. No, they could be 15, they could be 20, they could be 50, they could be 80 years old, and then they could finally realize, what am I doing with my life? I don't like my life. I don't like what I did. I don't like everything and regret everything. I don't want to live that kind of life. I don't want to regret everything when I get old. And earlier I was just thinking about life. And how fast my high school disappeared. I just zoomed through 4 years of school. Just like that. In the snap of a second, I don't see any of my friends. I don't see any of the people I used to know. I don't see my family. I don't see my siblings. I don't see people anymore. Like, people that I used to know. They're just all gone. And I'm in a new complete place. I'm in college. I'm in a new complete place. I have no money left. All I have is me. And all I have is my motivation, my discipline. All I have is the work I put in, right? It just hits you one day, you know? It hits you one day, and you have nothing else to do. You have nothing else to do. What is the party gonna do for you? What is the lust gonna do for you? Nothing. The girls, the drinks, everything, it's all pointless. You have built nothing. Your life right now, my life right now, is almost worth nothing. I don't have a family yet. I don't have a girlfriend. I don't have really things to look forward to that much, except for talking to my family and to learn and to work on my body, to work on myself. Because I want to be something. I want to be somebody great, something great. I want to make something happen. But it's in those days where you don't see any progress, where nothing looks like it's working. Nothing looks like it's working, right? Your GPA is low. You're not performing well in your sport. You're not performing well in social media. My videos aren't doing as well. I've been posting for the longest time, and I'm asking myself, what am I doing wrong? I don't know what I'm doing wrong. And that is the worst place to be in. The worst place to be in is to be in a place where you're so disciplined and where you're so consistent, but then you look at your life and you don't know what you're doing wrong. You don't know what you're doing wrong. Everything could look like it's going right. Your health, your body, your school, your grades, whatever money you think you have. But if nothing works well for you, just remember, your effort is all you have. Your effort is going to be all you have. I sit here almost every day speaking to the camera, and I'm proud of it. But sometimes it's so hard to get off my bed. It's so hard to be motivated. It's so hard to put my stand up and want to speak to the camera where I don't even know if people are watching. You know how hard it is? It's hard, right? But the people who are working their blue-collar job, people who are shoveling concrete, doing construction, their lives are even harder. The people who are living in Africa right now, in Sudan, or in all these places that don't have food, don't have money, they're being captured. You think their lives are any easier? No, their lives are not easier. So, as much as I'm grateful for what I have, as much as I'm grateful for my life, as much as I'm grateful for being able to put in the work, I don't always see the motivation. I don't always see the discipline. I don't always see me as this great, awesome guy that's perfect in any way. I don't see myself perfect in any way. And that's one of the things of being a human. You're not gonna be perfect. You're never gonna be perfect. You can only get to as best as you can get to. And then to just accept that you are you. This video was more of a self-reflection than anything. I didn't really speak about anything instrumental, but I hope it resonated with you. You know, don't take life as a joke, because eventually you're gonna look back on your life and it's either you're glad that you made the decisions, it's either you're glad that you did some things that, you know, weren't so conventional. People thought, oh, this guy's recording himself in the middle of nowhere at a college at 10 p.m. What is this guy doing, right? But, you know, I'm gonna look back and say, damn, I really put in the work. Damn, you know, that's just what life is. To create a story that no one else can understand. To create a life that no one else can even visualize. You know, thank you guys for watching. And, you know, if you